Good morning, guys. Let's talk about all the preparation stuff that you should be looking at least on a cursory level to begin with, before you head to the Philippines. Some of the stuff that we do, even though we're only going for 6 months every year. Let's dive into it. Government offices here hate me because regardless of the situation, I go in and I make sure that all the ducks are in a row. As an example, I do check and make sure that there is no issues around my healthcare program in Canada. Now, I do not at any level suggest that you give up a medical plan that you might have in your native country. Never give it up, guys. Never. You may need to avail that. So never give it up. These are some of the penalties, if you want to call it, of moving to another country. Don't give that stuff up. Even if you have to pay for it, you just got to keep it going. Things like talking with my family, here's a little password in case there's issues where I need somebody to communicate on my behalf. Okay. Bank cards, make sure they're all current, and if you decide that you need to stay over longer, are they going to hold together? Passports, make sure you've got a long existing passport, especially if you decide that you're going to go, for a year and feel it out and then make a decision. Maybe you're just going to stay. Well, you'll want to make sure that you've got a long lasting passport. And I will do another embassy talk, guys, about the things that you can avail through your embassy, or at least check to find out what levels that they can do it. There's certain things that you must get that they're not going to do through a courier. So the bank cards, you want to make sure those are all up to date. Things like your driver's license, because I don't need to get an LTO. I've checked this more than a few times. I don't need to get the driver's license because in our case, again, we're only going for 6 months at a go, and I can use my Canadian driver's license with no issues. I've checked this more than a few times. I know I get pushback from you, but I got to go with what I'm being told. And each time I make sure I get a name, etc. Yep. So again, long-lasting passports, long-lasting credit cards, debit cards, all of this type of thing. And as always, I'm always suggesting have 2 different institutions in your native country with money in it, 2 different banks that you can access through debit cards. And I still think that you need 2 bank accounts in the Philippines, or you need to hold on to some cash, some serious cash, maybe 10,000 pesos or whatever in the house for those emergencies, because it does happen. Bank accounts do get frozen, cards get frozen, and you do need alternative ways to get your money. And again, this is where you need a power of attorney or somebody that you can attach to a bank account or whatever that allows them to, if you need to, invoke the power of attorney so that they can move money from one bank to the other. Again, last thing you want to be doing is living real time with your pension in the Philippines. It's not so easy to do. It can bite you hard. And again, the echo chamber here. Gotta have savings in the Philippines. Later, Gators.